a tiny state that once printed money, attracted the biggest corporations in America, and promised quiet wealth, now struggling, stressed, and slipping under the radar. And most people have no idea how it happened. You're not going to hear this version on the news, and by the end of this video, you may never look at Delaware the same way again. While you're here, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because stories like this only get told if you help push them into the light. Delaware's economy used to be powered by factories and industrial jobs that paid solid middle-class wages without requiring college degrees. In the 1960s and 1970s, manufacturing provided tens of thousands of stable jobs across the state. But as companies automated production and moved factories overseas, those jobs disappeared fast. Between 1990 and 2020, Delaware lost over 40% of its manufacturing workforce, and many of those workers were never able to replace those wages with equally stable work. Towns that once depended on plants and refineries saw unemployment rise and local businesses shut down. When one major plant closed, the ripple effect hit diners, hardware stores, and small service businesses. That steady industrial base that once made Delaware feel financially secure slowly eroded, leaving many families with fewer opportunities and less economic stability than previous generations. Delaware became famous as the corporate capital of America, with over 1 million businesses registered there, including more than 65% of Fortune 500 companies. On paper, that made the state look incredibly rich. But in reality, most of those companies don't have real offices or large workforces inside Delaware. They're legal addresses, not job creators. This created a strange illusion of wealth. Strong state revenue from fees and registrations, but limited direct economic opportunity for residents. The money coming in didn't translate into massive infrastructure upgrades, universal high-paying jobs, or broad economic expansion. So while the state government collected steady corporate revenue, average residents didn't feel that wealth in their daily lives. This gap between paper wealth and real household income widened over time, making economic decline feel sharper. Over time, Delaware became more expensive to live in, especially in housing, healthcare, and transportation, without wages rising at the same pace. From 2000 to 2020, average home prices in parts of the state increased by more than 60%, while median household income rose at a much slower rate. This meant families had to spend a larger share of their income just to stay afloat. Rents climbed, property taxes increased, and everyday costs like groceries and utilities steadily went up. At the same time, many new jobs being created were in lower-wage service industries rather than high-paying manufacturing roles that had disappeared. This squeeze made it feel like people were working harder but getting poorer, which drastically changed how residents experienced life in Delaware compared to earlier, more prosperous decades. As the economy shifted toward technology, healthcare, and advanced business services, Delaware struggled to transition its workforce quickly enough. Many workers who lost factory jobs were not given the training or access to education needed to move into higher-paying modern careers. Delaware has historically ranked below many states in high school graduation and college attainment rates. For example, in the early 2000s, roughly 1 in 4 adults lacked a high school diploma in some parts of the state. This created a skills gap that made it harder to attract high-tech companies and modern industries. When workers can't easily shift into new careers, incomes stagnate, unemployment stays higher, and the overall economy slows. This made the decline feel deeper, especially in communities that never fully recovered from industrial job losses. Before we go deeper, I want to hear from you. Do you think Delaware was secretly fragile this whole time? Or do you think it was really thriving and just got unlucky over time? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I actually read them, and I use your ideas when deciding what stories to uncover next. If you're enjoying the video so far, tap like and make sure you're subscribed, because it tells YouTube to show this kind of deep dive content to more people like you. The 2008 housing and financial crisis hit Delaware quietly but severely. Foreclosure rates spiked as homeowners struggled with job losses and falling wages. At the peak of the crisis, Delaware had one of the highest foreclosure rates in the country, with some counties seeing 1 in every 20 homes entering foreclosure. Property values dropped sharply, wiping out family wealth that had been built over decades. This wasn't just a Wall Street problem. Everyday families lost savings, homes, and financial security. Small businesses closed because people had less money to spend locally. Even after the national economy began to recover, many Delaware families never fully bounced back. Lost equity, damaged credit, and reduced job opportunities created long-term financial stress that dramatically changed the state's economic landscape. Delaware's population trends also played a major role in its economic challenges. Younger people increasingly left the state in search of better job opportunities in larger metro areas like Philadelphia, New York, and Washington, D.C. At the same time, the population that stayed behind got older. An aging population puts pressure on healthcare systems, social services, and local tax bases while shrinking the workforce. By the 2010s, Delaware had a rising percentage of residents over age 65, growing faster than the national average. Fewer working-age residents meant less economic growth, fewer startups, and less consumer spending. Communities with shrinking populations often struggle to maintain schools, hospitals, and small businesses. This gradual demographic shift weakened the long-term economic energy of the state and contributed to the sense of decline over time. Delaware slowly fell behind in infrastructure investment compared to neighboring states. Roads, public transportation, aging bridges, and outdated utilities started to limit economic growth. While nearby states poured billions into modern transit systems, tech hubs, and urban redevelopment, Delaware moved more slowly. Businesses that might have relocated or expanded often chose places with better transportation, faster internet infrastructure, and larger talent pools. At the same time, Delaware faced heavy competition from Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Maryland, which offered more aggressive economic incentives and larger markets. This made it harder for Delaware to attract new industries or high-paying employers. Without strong infrastructure and bold economic development, the state struggled to reinvent itself, deepening the feeling that it had fallen behind after once being seen as stable and prosperous. Another major reason Delaware felt like it slid backward economically was the rising cost of healthcare and the hidden impact of medical debt. Even though Delaware has several major hospitals and healthcare systems, the cost of care steadily increased while insurance coverage became more complicated and expensive. By the 2010s, a growing number of families were one medical emergency away from financial disaster. Studies showed that medical debt became one of the leading causes of personal bankruptcy nationwide, and Delaware followed that trend closely. Emergency room visits, prescription drugs, and chronic condition treatments became a major financial burden for working-class families. When people are forced to choose between paying rent and paying hospital bills, quality of life drops fast. This created long-term financial stress that didn't always show up in headlines, but deeply affected how rich or stable everyday life in Delaware felt. Delaware's story isn't just about factories closing or money drying up. It's about how fast success can quietly turn into struggle when nobody's paying attention. What looked like a stable, rich state slowly unraveled in the background while the spotlight stayed somewhere else. And if it can happen there, it can happen anywhere. If this story made you see things differently, make sure you're subscribed, because there are more hidden stories like this waiting to be uncovered.